Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and it's Sunday, which means, hey, it's time for another one of our mailbox cleanouts where we go over all the gold we made for the week after adding another dungeon or another open world farm to our, sales from our 200 run series, which again is where we run each dungeon for 200 times, where we do an open world farm solo equivalent to 200 runs of a 30-minute farm. And we only add one each week, kind of track how our sales are going. And then at the end of the week, we check and see our sales. Now, I don't know how well our sales will be this week, as we did actually have about like 2 days. We couldn't even post this week due to the patch issues. And I don't know how much our sales are going to be affected next week. Now, granted, we'll be able to post, but we do have the issue where we probably cannot trade our stuff yet from our next farm over to our Bankots due to the whole trading issue. But just keep that in mind. But then again, I mean, things do come up, so that's just something we have to deal with, and we'd have to, deal with anyway. So we'll still track it, and we'll see how well our sales do. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and do our review real quick, see how well our sales have been so far leading up to today. So we had a really good week last week. So week 24, we're in 25 now. We actually ended up having our biggest clean out yet, almost 1 million gold. Didn't quite make it, unfortunately, but it was really good. 923,177 gold is how much we made last week. Majority of that being on our realm Proudmoore. We did almost make 200,000 withdrawal though. But yes, we had some really big sales there. And yeah, a lot of it came from what was it, No More Gone. I think we sold a couple patterns from where we ran Master's Terrace. Which of course this could be, any Outlands dungeon or raid or anything. But yeah, it's just, world drop epic patterns, and we just got really lucky and got like 3 from Master's Terrace. And I just remembered those 2 that were pretty big, and that one actually came from Master's Terrace. But anyway, guys, that did put us up to 6,025,000 gold as far as how much we've made since we started this challenge. That leaves us with a little less than 4 million gold left to make before we hit our goal of 10 million. So hopefully we can close in on that. We have, been pretty high lately. We had one here under 200,000 after No More. Again, this is not saying that we made this much from this dungeon. Actually, I mean, this was Scarlet Monastery where we had 923,000. I don't really recall if we actually sold anything from Scarlet Monastery during that week, but it may have been some low value stuff or something. But it's just saying that we added those items and that amount of items to our sales, and we made that. So again, most of that came from, I believe, No More and Master's Terrace. But anyway, guys, most of our gold is being made from Transmog, as we're at 5,476,000 gold made from Transmog alone. We do make some material gold though. We actually made 13,000 last week, leaving us at 548,000 gold as far as materials go. And again, yes, we only have 3,974,000 gold left to make. But anyway, this is another week 25. We just added our loot. We were actually able to trade that over before we started posting, but we did trade over our stuff from Lower Blackrock Spire, or LBRS as it's known. So we will see if we have any sales from there. Hopefully we do this week, and hopefully we are at least over 200,000 this week. I really don't know if we'll be able to beat that amount of 923,000, especially a week where we weren't able to post every single day. But anyway, guys, before we get into it, I just like to mention, if you do like the video, make sure you smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you like the video. Also, do not forget to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you know when I'm coming out with our next loot video. You know when I'm coming out with our next clean out or anything else I may decide to post here on YouTube. Also, don't forget about the other links like Twitch, where you can actually see me doing these runs live, and you can join in on loot appraiser challenges when they're working. That's actually broken too right now. Patch is kind of broken a lot of stuff. All those really nice because it's actually made our, speed roads really speedy right now. Also, do not forget to check out Discord. Bunch of helpful people in there. If you are just starting out with a gold making journey here, it will, they'll definitely be happy to help you with getting your speed road set up, or anything, other questions you may have. Also, don't forget that the link for the spreadsheet is actually down below as well. So if you'd like to use a spreadsheet, or maybe use a variation of it, or just use it to kind of come up with your own path as far as which dungeons to do to get your transmog stock built up, you're more than welcome to do that. But anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump to our first bank alt, which is going to be our low value transmog bank alt from our alliance side, which is going to be Proudmoore. All right, guys, so here we are. We're on our first bank alt. Like I said, this is our low value bank alt, or low value transmog bank alt for Proudmoore, and we do have some sales. So we have, looks like 15,977 gold. Not the best. I believe we were at like right around 70,000 last week with both of our low value transmog bank tunes, but and then a lot of times we're averaging about 40,000 on them at least, but yeah, still better than none. And we did miss 2 days, although not saying those 2 days might not necessarily been too impactful, but still it's better than a 0, so we'll take it. That is with 15 sales. So that is pretty low compared to giving us we're still at the 1,000 average per sale kind of thing, but usually we've been like way above that. So that's still pretty low with only 15,000 for 15 sales. So but anyway, let's see if anything kind of stands out. Let's see, Sparkle Shell Mantle, that is over 1,300. And then let's see, we do also have the J Gauntlets. That's our biggest one. Almost 5,000 gold. And of course we've had other times when we've seen things over 10,000. So yeah, that's what's kind of probably really hurting us here. Everything else is like under 1,000. And then Silver Thread Armor 1,400, and then Spike Chain Cloak for almost 2,000. But everything else really low. We did actually sell those Elegant Leggings that have been talking about really good as far as high sell rate. Only sold for 780 gold, but we did already sell them. So yeah, still really fast sellers. Silver Thread stuff, really fast sellers as well, so we did sell some of that. But yeah, not bad. At least we do have some sales, and we did stay above the 1,000 average per sell. So we'll go ahead and add that into our list here. It's not as exciting as seeing like 70,000 in there with a bunch of sales like we did the week before, right? But anyway, that's the way it goes. All right, let's go ahead and clean that out, and then we'll go ahead and swap on over to our next bank tune, which is going to be our high value transmog bank tune. All right, so now on our high value bank tune for Proudmoore, we do actually have some sales. Nothing like last week though. Last week, I mean, it was what, over 600,000. So that's going to hurt us. Only 25,222 gold. So really low. At least would like to see something like 100,000 on our high value bank tune, especially when we have like 4 sales. Definitely expecting more than just 25,000 on this side, but still, is everything over 20,000 in value. And then well, actually we sold one of the toys here. I don't even think that was over 20,000. Still, just because of the toy, I think I stuck it over here. But anyway, we did sell one of the Orbs of Deception that we traded over because we had 3 from our Horde tune, but it only sold for a little over 2,000 gold. But yeah, really quick sell there, but really low. I think it was valued at like what, 16,000, something like that. Can't remember, but yeah. All right, so we sold one of those. Still have 2 left. I will leave those over on the Horde tune, but Robes of Insight, sold one of those for 8,000 gold. Jade Legs sold for almost 6,000 gold, although that is kind of low, but I still believe that's higher than we sold them for last week. So we sold these last week, I think, on the same realm, and I believe they only sold for like 2,000 or 3,000 gold or something like that. So it went up a little bit. Staff of the Shade for over 8,000 gold. I can't remember Where does that one come from? BFD? Or is that RFK? I can't remember which one that one comes from. You guys can tell me down in the comments, but still very nice. I know it's one of the specific blues though, I'm pretty sure. So Staff of the Shade, we sold one of those. 25,222. Kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. At least it's better than a 0 though. Just got to keep that in mind. And every week cannot be a really good week, and we've been having some pretty good weeks. Even the week before last week, which, you know, last week was extremely good, but even the week before that, we actually good thing we just caught it just in time. We're getting expired. All right, now we're on our materials Bankot, and we should really have some decent gold with materials actually, because our materials with Lower Blackrock Spire was actually it has a fair amount of materials. So and we do, so at least that will kind of help us this week, since other sales were, you know, struggling a little bit. We do still of course have Thrall, and they could surprise us with some nice sales, but 27,971 gold. So more gold just on this one bank tune for materials than we actually had all last week with materials. And that's because, you know, we have all the spiders and stuff in Lower Blackrock Spire, and when we have all the you know, chests and stuff giving us materials as well, but really it's the spiders there. But again, yeah, so we have you know, Shadow Silk here, 483, pretty low one for that one though, 305 gold for all those. Less than a gold per piece. And then, you know, we have the little material, the little like herbs and stuff, some leather and things like that coming from the chest. But here, one of the big ones, the Ironweb Spider Silk that drops off those spiders, 154 of them for almost 5,000 gold. And then we also get the pristine black diamonds, only 24 of them, but over 5,000 gold there. And then another big sale in the Ironweb Spider Silk, 527 of them for over 14,000 gold. So really nice there, getting that. So yeah, not bad for the Ironweb Spider Silk, at least. Just the other one's kind of low, but added up to a nice amount, 27,000, almost 28,000 there. We'll go ahead and add that in. All right, and then we'll clean that out. All right, and then we'll go back through our rotation and starting with our low value transmog for our Horde bank tune, which is Thrall. All right, guys, so here we are. We're now on our Horde bank tune for low value transmog, and it's on Thrall. And so far we are only at like 69,000. So really just hoping that they can come in with a miracle and we can at least get over 200,000 this week. But that leaves us with a good like 130,000 Thrall needs to make for us now. Not saying that they can't do it. There has been times where Thrall has actually shined and been like the leader when Proudmoore's kind of let us down. But yeah, Proudmoore's kind of letting us down, so hopefully they can you know, back them up this time. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how we're doing so far. I can get the mailbox open. There we go. I clicked it. I don't know. It didn't open. It was weird. But anyway, so we got 28,536. So still not at the like 40,000 range we at least would love to be at, but still a lot better than Proudmoore, even better than their high value transmog actually. We do have 18 sales and well above the 1,000 average per sale, so really nice there at least. But yeah, still a lot better. That leaves us, you know, about the 100,000 left to make on the high value transmog. So if we can get close to that, we'll be good, because we'll still, you know, certainly have about the same in material gold on our material Bankot with them. So anyway, let's see what we did actually sell. We sold a pattern for Cloak of Eternity for almost 2,000 gold. Jade Greaves actually sold 2 of those, which is nice because we have so many of those actually. The boots, we've just gotten so many, it's crazy. 1,400 for both of those. And then we actually sold one of the books, which is nice because we still have a ton of those. Although we have gotten like over 30,000 before for those, but still 12,000 is not bad compared to sometimes how low we've actually sold it. So 12,000 gold for that one. And then Blood Scale Gauntlets, love those Blood Scale pieces. 4,800. Of course, those came from when we did ramparts. It's the only time I've actually seen us get any blood scale stuff is from ramparts. So that was one kind of nice thing about that Outlands dungeon, because that's been the only one that's actually given us like a lot of those green pieces and, you know, variety of things that we could actually sell, not just looking for the world drop epics. So in a way, that's kind of been like our best one as far as the dungeons, just because of that aspect that it's given us like so much variety outside of actually just trying to hunt down those epics and things. Although right now I'm actually working on Kara and it's seeming pretty good, which kind of shocked me because I feel like the last few times I've been there outside of the 200 run series, it's just been really bad. Yeah, it's been pretty good. But anyway, we'll save a lot of that for that video when that comes out. So also sold some of the elegant stuff like the scepter and stuff, is still really low. It is almost 1,000 gold for the elegant scepter, and then just some really low stuff. But yeah, not bad. 28,000. Go ahead and add that to our sheet. A lot better than either one of the ink alts from Proudmore over there, unfortunately. Right, go ahead and clean that out, and then we'll see if we got any exciting sales with our high value bank tune on the way. All right, here we are now on our high value bank tune. Let's have a look, and we do have some sales. Not quite at the 100,000, but still that could be okay. We have about 30,000 on our bank tune. I don't know, but we have 70,305 gold. So let's see what we got here. So still definitely a lot better. Only 5 sales. Maybe we could got at least like one more sale. But Skittish gun was our big one, it looks like here. So that came from our Skyreach, as we haven't added our stuff from our Wad Blue farm. I think with the Wad Blue open world farm, I think a lot of those items are actually similar to the Skyreach stuff. It's in the same area, so it makes kind of makes sense. But anyway, just going off the fact that I just did that. But of course, we'll look at that together and see that when we actually go over the items that we got. But anyway, Skittish gun, not a bad amount either. Almost 38,000 gold for that one. So it's gonna be one of those green weapons there. Stratholme, we actually sold something from Stratholme militia shoulder guards, 14,000 gold. Recipe for Thistle Tea, sold one of those, come out of the lock boxes. 6,000 gold there. And then 2 pieces, it looks like, from Isle Thunder. So the Tarnished Fanatics pieces, those come from Isle Thunder. We sold the girdle and the pauldrons. This one for almost 7,000 gold for the pauldrons, and for the girdle or belt, almost you're getting up there close to 4,800. So not bad. 70,000 gold. We'll go ahead and add that in up here. So one good thing about Isle Thunder, stuff usually sells really fast and decent amounts that add up really well. So all right, so that puts us at almost 170,000. So again, it's going to put us close to it, not quite at 200,000. All right, so on our materials bank alt here now, let's go ahead and see, maybe we getting about the same amount as we got on Proudmore is not really going to do it for us. But we do actually have those like auction module pieces that make the modules. So if we maybe sold some of those, maybe they'll put us high enough. But I'm not really expecting it. All right, let's see. We do. Nope, they're both expired. We didn't sell either one of them. So yeah, again, 27,107. Actually, a little less than we made on Proudmore, but still not bad. Let's see, we sold some of the pristine black. Again, it's gonna be the similar stuff. Pristine black diamonds, 4,500. And then our ironwood spiders, so it seems like we sold like all of them at the same time instead of them being kind of spread out. 696 of them for over 19,000 gold. So not bad there at all. And then just some really low stuff from like the chest and things. We sold the herbs and things. So actually, it took me a little while, as you can see here. Kind of took me a little while to get rid of the purple lotus, though. Everything else sold rather quickly, but the purple lotus, people did not want to buy that for some reason. Nobody really needed any purple lotus. All right, and we'll clean that out. And there we go. That's our last bank tune. So I'll go ahead and get our sheet pulled back up here. And here we go, guys. So didn't quite make the 200,000 we were hoping for, but we made 140,000 gold, 140,040 gold with our transmog. Proudmore was really low this week. Brawl did kind of back us up with making almost 100,000 for us, at least between the two bank alts. If they could have had maybe like one more sell on their high value bank tune, maybe could have done it. But again, that puts us at 140,000. And then on our materials actually really backed us up a lot too this week, with getting so much from, you know, the spiders and LBRS, and the pristine diamonds kind of helped out too. But 27,971 on Proudmore, and 27,000 again on Thrall, leaving us with 55,078 gold from materials alone this week, bringing us to a total of 195,118 gold. A little less than 5,000 gold under, you know, that 200,000 that we'd really like to be at, but still not bad. A lot less than 923,000 we were at last week, but still really just need to aim for about 200,000 a week right now to make sure that we hit our goal before we, you know, run out of dungeons and things here. But that's still not bad. That leaves us now at a total of, after 25 weeks, we're now at 6,220,365 gold made with this series, leaving us with 3,779,635 gold left to make to reach our goal of gold cap. We have so far made 5,616,000 gold with transmog alone, and 603,000 with materials. As far as how our realms are performing, it's not really a competition, but we do track them just to see how well they're doing. But it's a joint effort to get us to 10 million. Thrall did actually do a lot better this week, as we saw. 125,000 this week on Thrall, with 69,000 being on Proudmore. So not as big of a gap as they had last week, where Proudmore really just killed it over top of Thrall, but still Thrall did better this week. But it's a lot less for both of them, actually. I mean, Thrall had over 194,000 last week, and Proudmore, of course, had 728,000. So big difference. But you can't win every week, I guess. That does put us now, as far as how much we've made with each realm since we started, 3.4 million with Proudmore and 2.8 million with Thrall. But yeah, guys, that's going to really do it for this. Let's go ahead and put our number for this week over here beside LBRS, since that's the last dungeon we did, and we add it, and we'll be, as soon as we're able to, we'll add our stuff from our Wild Blues farm, which is, you know, it's, I can't remember, it's Harvesting Pits, yeah, is the name of it. We'll actually I'll call it the Wild Blue farm, because it's the open world farm that drops a lot of blues from WOD. So but yeah, I will also be coming out with that video for the loot soon, but that also, we still won't be able to trade anything. So yeah, because the trading's kind of broken. You try to trade things, they get like disappear. so not trying to trade anything yet till we know that's fixed. So it's going to play a little delay on the sales from those items, but it's just something we have to deal with right now. Hopefully they'll get it fixed by Tuesday, when they you know fix things. Reset day. But anyway, yeah, let's see, 195,118. Again, guys, if you do like the video, you like these cleanouts, make sure you smash the big thumbs up. Let me know this, lets me know that you guys like these videos. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the ring bell, so that way you get notified when I come out with another video. You know when the next cleanout's hitting, you know when the loot video from like the WOD Blues farm comes out, and everything, and anything else. You know, I do also do the side project for the 1,000 runs. It's been a little while since I did one, but again, it's 1,000 runs that I'm trying to do this series, so it takes a little while. We are working on SFK for the next 1,000 runs. But anyway, also don't forget to check out the link if you want to, you know, check out the spreadsheet. The link is down below for that. Also, don't forget to check out Twitch, where you can actually see me do these runs live, and you can join in when we can actually run lax again. Also, don't forget to check out the links for things like Discord and great community. People in there more than willing to help you, and you know, in your goal making journey as well. You can also see in Discord, you know, where I post like screenshots and updates of things going on. So it's just really nice to, you know, be informed with, you know, what's going on. If I'm, you know, coming out with something, or I'm farming something, or working on something, you guys can be in the know there. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I will see each and every one of you in the next video. Take care, guys.